What's going on, family? It's your boy To The Top, Chris. Let's get right into it. So yeah, one thing that I've been doing recently is just making sure that I'm protecting my energy. And I feel like a lot of people aren't doing the same, right? They're still in the mix. They're still in big social crowds. They're still in a lot of different places, a lot of different environments, doing a lot of different things with a lot of different people, right? And mind you, spiritually, it's not good to let that many people have access to you. It's not good to always let other people's minds and thoughts, always be around you in the journey of you trying to find yourself, and in the journey of you trying to level up your life and become more spiritual and become more aware, become more conscious of the way you move throughout your day-to-day life. You have to realize that the people that you associate with, right, their thoughts, their behaviors, their actions, whether you know it or not, consciously or subconsciously, is going to affect you. I'm so heavy on protecting my energy that I'm going to sit here and tell you it's okay to self-isolate yourself, right? It's okay to go through periods of time where it's just you and yourself, right? These times are needed for that. Mind you, you look on social media, you're looking at war, and then the next post after that is a baby crying. The next video after that is a girl shaking her ass. The next video after that is a guy getting shot over getting pulled over, right? Like the amount of things that you see because of what you let yourself consume on a daily basis is dangerous, family. And I'm just here to bring the awareness to that. And I'm just trying to share why I'm doing the things that I'm doing when it comes to self-isolating, protecting my energy. You know what I'm saying? Another key is to meditate, right? While you're self-isolating and you remove the distractions, right? You're not going out as much. If anything, you're going out just to spend some time alone, right? Whether it be going for a walk, playing some basketball, or just doing what it is that you got to do, hitting the gym, right? Like all of these things are different forms of meditation, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily just, sitting down and just, you know what I mean? Like, nah, it doesn't have to be like that. Of course, I recommend that first and foremost. But if you're just starting, you know what I mean? Then you definitely want to just go on ahead and just take walks, right? Do practices and do activities that you could just do by yourself. You know what I mean? And just sit there and think about and construct your own mind, construct your own thoughts, and be aware of your own thoughts and question yourself off these thoughts, of if this is the type of thoughts you want to have, if this is the type of frame of mind that you want to have personally, right? Because listen, bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like right now, everybody's trying to grab your attention. Everybody's trying to feed off your energy, bro. Like it's to the point where like it's crazy. Like it's crazy because my hair's about to stand up. Like everybody wants a piece of you. You feel me? Everybody wants a piece of you and what you got going on, right? And that's dangerous, right? It's a good thing, but it's also dangerous. You know what I mean? Because it gets to the point where I have to not answer to certain people, or I have to cancel plans, or just not make plans in the first place, right? Like, and that's all for the sake of me trying to recenter myself, me trying to realign myself into remaining true to myself, right? Because I think it was Mike Tyson that said he's like a friend of everybody, he's a friend of nobody, something like that, right? And what he's trying to say by that is, if you're friends with everybody, if you get along with everybody and nobody dislikes you, nobody feels some type of way about you, then that means you're putting on that mask. You know what I mean? And that's ego. Ego is the one that's putting on a image, a mask, in order to portray yourself in a way that you want to be perceived, right? And there's nothing wrong with the ego. The ego is just trying to protect you, and it's all love and fairness with the ego. But at the same time, you have to know that being authentic overpowers the ego, right? Being real, being true to yourself is something that overpowers the ego. And I can't teach nobody how to be real. It just got to be in you. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, that's something that I can't teach you how to be a real last person. It's just not possible. I could only tell you the traits, right, that one may have to be considered real. And one of the main ones is authenticity, right? Being able to be real with everything that you do, being able to be authentic with everything that you do and everything that you say, right? That you're not hiding, you're not lying, and you're not conniving, and you're not trying to be sneaky, right? That you're an open book. That's what it means to be authentic, right? I'm not saying show all your cards to a person, but I will say it's important to just know that you're coming from a place of, listen, this is me, this is who I am, whether you rock with it or not, that's on you, and that's your problem, right? And the people who don't like you, that means you're doing something good. You know what I mean? If you're not doing nothing good, then you wouldn't be popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, right? French Montana. So it's like, if you don't got nobody that's not hating on you or that's not disliking you, right? Then that means you're not doing anything that's worth hating on or disliking. You know what I mean? So you have to put yourself in the position where like you only have a very small group of friends, that you only surround yourself with people time to time. And that rest of that time, you should be busy working out, meditating, right? Going for walks, doing what it is that you got to do on your to-do list, and just making sure that you're staying on top of your business and that you're staying in your own lane and you're staying out the mix as much as possible. These days, I'm trying to tell you, maybe going back to the club back in 2010, 2009, where the music was good, times was good, and the quality of life was good. Hey, back in those times probably would have been the only time I would have recommended shit. We all outside. But at this point in time, it just got dangerous, bro. Like a lot of things, like a lot of people have just turned nasty. A lot of people have just turned very like I feel like a lot of people have just turned very fake and just not true to themselves. And it's like, it's kind of difficult to find the real ones. You know what I mean? In this day and age. So it's like, mind you, if you're somebody like me who actually feels like, damn, there's really not enough real ones. There's really not enough people that I can relate to that share my same morals, that share my same principles. It's like, then you got to stick to yourself, man. Because if you're one of the only realest ones you got in your circle, you might as well chill with the man himself. You feel me? You might as well chill with the man himself, bro. You know what I mean? And you gotta establish that connection with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta establish that connection with yourself that knows that, okay, listen, it's just me and you to the end, bro. Like, mind you, at the end of the day, bro, you know, you're in that casket alone. You know what I mean? You're in that casket by yourself. Nobody's going to be in there with you. So you have to always go back to that. This is the only place where you live, is in your mind. Your mind is the only place where you live. So you want to make sure that it's a good place to be while you're living here, right? In my house, in my room, I want to make sure that everything's tidy, everything's clean, everything's neat, because that's how I like to organize my space. So you want to do the same thing with your mind, bro. You know what I mean? Because everything has to do with the mind and your energy, right? And your energy is sacred. Your energy is something that you should hold dear, precious to you. You know what I mean? Money is energy. You should do the same thing with money. Of course, give it out without feeling or shameful about it or disgust about it or like trying to be stingy about it. Like, nah, like don't be on some Mr. Krabs shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that. Don't be Mr. Krabs with your energy. But sometimes you got to put, like a lot of times actually, it's my fault. You got to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. You know what I mean? Because if you're not good, how can you help anybody else be good? If you're not good, how can you take care of any of your responsibilities, any of your duties and responsibilities as a man? You won't be able to, because you're not aligned and properly taking care of your energy. So, mind you, and these days is pretty sticky times. You want to make sure that make sure that you're doing everything that it takes to do what's best for you. You want to put money in the bank in all areas of life, in all your areas of life, in your relationships, with your finances, right? With your side hustles, with your hobbies, whatever the case may be. You want to deposit money on all those banks. Think of it as ATMs. You know what I mean? Every one of those buckets of relationships, money, finances, your craft, your business. You want to be able to pour money into the bank in each and every one of those buckets and each and every one of those ATMs. You know what I mean? So that you could be able to be full circled, fully balanced, right? And be able to make sure that you're doing what it takes for you and for what you want to do with your life, right? Whether it's going to school, whether it's going to start a business, whether it's just working a job or working a trade, wherever the case may be, you want to make sure that you're good enough to do everything that it is that you need to do first before you go on ahead and be in the mix. Have fun in general. Before you even have fun in general with socializing, with getting into groups and having whatever type of fun you want to have, you want to make sure that you know yourself on a good enough level, that you're protecting your energy on a good enough level. Don't be out here just releasing your energy like if it's nothing, right? Mind you, you have to kind of be preserved when it comes to this, right? Like whenever you're out in social settings, don't always like, I'm not saying be on some quiet, mysterious, chill, trying to be out the way. Like, nah, I'm not trying to say do all of that, but I am trying to say just know that your word matters, right? Your word has value. Your energy has value. So use it wisely. That's all I'm saying. Like, use it wisely. With great power comes great responsibility, right? Your word has powers. Everybody has heard that your word is more stronger than the sword, right? Your energy, same thing, bro. Your words are made with energy. So energy is the foundation of everything. So make sure that you're valuing that and that you're preserving that to a certain degree. And man, listen, like establish that connection with yourself. Be able to recognize when your energy is feeling low within the body, right? And be able to re-energize, reconnect, and revitalize yourself into becoming the person that you want to be every single day. Make those deposits. From me, make those deposits. And what I mean by deposits is just habits, right? Add to your energy. Don't just let things deplete it. Add to it, right? What's causing depletion is this: porn, social media, friends, family, your phone, right? Just overall, your phone, girls, right? All these things are trying to take it away. They're at least trying to get some of it for them. It's not like they're trying to be a vulture about it. It's not like they're trying to be energy vultures and try to sap it by any means. Everybody just people just want to hang out. Your friends want to hang out. Your girls want to hang out. It's something that everybody just does naturally. The people close to you are not out here with the intention of, oh yeah, let me go chill with this guy. Let me absorb some of his positive energy. He's such a positive guy. Let me just try to absorb some of that for myself. I doubt that a lot of people operate like that. But even then, right? A lot of people may not operate that way, but you may feel that way after a conversation with somebody that's kind of negative. Or you might feel that way when being with your girl for a little bit just too long, right? So it's like you want to make sure that your energy, like you set a time limit for everything and for everybody that has to do with somebody taking your energy or something. You know what I mean? The only person you should be giving the most energy to is yourself. That's all I'm trying to get at. Is that the person you should be giving the most energy to is you and you alone. If the moment you unbalance that and you give energy more towards your phone, or you give more energy towards your girlfriend, and you're giving your energy towards whatever it is, then you're setting yourself up for failure. Because now when the cameras point to you and it's time for you to do your thing and use your energy for the things that you got to do, now you're done up. Now you're depleted. Now you don't want to hit the gym. Now you don't want to do this. Now you don't want to do that. So now you have to make sure that you stick with this message forever. Protect your energy, man. Protect your energy to the fullest extent, and make sure that nobody in your life is robbing you off of it more than they should, is not adding to it, right? Not reciprocating that energy back to you, especially if you're the one giving the positive energy to them, right? So just understand that you're your biggest investment. Right? Your personal development is your biggest investment. Your health is your biggest investment, right? It's either going to cost you or it's going to help you, right? When it comes to all those things. Listen, it's okay to not answer a call. It's okay to not reply back to a message. It's okay to cancel plans. It's okay to not participate in plans at all for a period of time. And just strictly just focus and put all your time and energy, all your money in the bank into yourself. Right? Invest into yourself so that you can be able to invest into others and invest into everything that you want to do when it comes to your goals, your dreams, your craft, your business, and all of the above. All right. So stay positive, stay great. I believe in y'all. Peace and love to the family. Peace and love to all y'all kings and queens for watching this video. Thank you guys. Let's get it, man. To the top, Chris. Level up.